Alright, so I want to explore why the EOS trade is technically solid, both from a chart reading perspective as well as like a value investor trading perspective. And so I was watching the Trader Boss video as well, and I've been following EOS for a while, but his timing is pretty good on it. Okay, so first of all, you always want to look drill deeper than the dollar side, even though we're used to dealing in dollars. You just want to go to the Bitcoin side in relationship to Bitcoin, and just kind of break down what's going on with it, and contrast it against the psychology of the market cycle, right? So looking at the history of EOS, again, you can drill down on these coins by looking at the context. You know, Dan Larimer is as solid can be. I trust the guy behind Steam and some of his other projects. I mean, I do think he's like one of the best developers out there as far as his technical skills and his progressive thinking as far as from a developer perspective. So outstanding work there. And Trader Box talked about some of that more context as far as the millions of dollars moving into the market, and in as well as large institutional investors. So that's good context. Now, does the chart check out? And I have to say it does. I mean, from looking at this perspective, from the contrast to Bitcoin, we can see how low it stayed in that kind of holding pattern after the initial run-up. So it had all this hype at the beginning of the year in relationship to Bitcoin. It came all the way down, and we see that it's just at the beginning of this pump. So even though it went up from I think, what was it, 50 cents to $4, it doesn't look like very significant as far as what Bitcoin's gone up to. So looking at this chart and knowing that this is going to be a future performer, I mean, I have confidence in Dan's history. So I do think that they have a solid platform coming out. I do think that we're going to begin another cycle, which is going to not only match, but potentially exceed that previous first pump. So we see that over and over again. There's the initial pump, and then there's once the development kicks in, it shoots up. So what he was looking at, likely, I would say, is this initial influx of interest and energy. So right around within that rise from 50 cents to $4. Looking at the Bitcoin terms in relationship to Bitcoin, wasn't huge. So you got a lot of room to grow on it. Even though it's gone down since he mentioned it as far as a dollar, in Bitcoin terms, it really hasn't dropped that much. And I see a minimal amount of downside risk. So I do expect that to start having some more energy in. We already see a lot of energy, or a buildup of energy, and I think we're due for another wave, double, triple range. All right, well, that's just a breakdown of the chart readings for EOS to Bitcoin and comparing that with market cycles. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.